Well, good morning. Today is Monday, August the 22nd. We are waiting on the other half. Got my coffee. If y'all ever wonder what was in this half-gallon jar, it's my coffee. I mix it really strong. You see that stuff goes to the bottom? That's not grains, but it's really fine particles of coffee. Put a little milk, no sugar, and I'll drink on this all day long. And this big old jar of coffee here, it might cost me 50 cents. So I save a lot of money not stopping at Starbucks. A heavy list this week, but I know if you count them, there may not be but about 45 or so on there. I don't know. I haven't counted them. But anyways, some of them are really big. I'll try to record some of them if I don't forget today. It is 8:25 in the morning. And we have a cloudy but clear day. It did rain last night, so it is kind of wet. But we got a little banking and stuff to do on for a little while. Fill up the mowers with fuel. And so we got some things to keep us busy for a little bit. It's going to be at least 5 days of mowing this week, if not 6. And I know that's kind of a lot. Really, we always tried to hold it down to about 4 days a week, but that don't always happen. Anyways, we'll sit here and wait on the cute one. Here she comes.
I got lots of fluids today.
Good. Always good to drink a lot.
I haven't been drinking enough lately.
So did you hear what happened last night?
Mm-mm.
Wanda and JC got in a big fight. She threw a glass at him and busted all of his teeth.
Are you serious? Wanda would never. That's not like one. How in the world did she break his teeth by throwing a glass at him?
His teeth were in them.
Uh-huh.
Got back to the truck, and I seen somebody had sent me a text. Y'all remember the video where I said I'd lost 6 yards? Well, this text was from the person I didn't really lose.
We fired her.
Well, I dropped her. Anyways, so I wrote her last week and told her I would not be able to mow her yard. And so I thought she knew, hey, you got to get somebody else because Wes is not going to be there anymore. So I got in the truck this morning and I had a text from her says, just to let you know you're not needed anymore. Okay, thank you. I wasn't coming there anyhow. I just thought y'all get a kick out of that because I kind of did. All right, it's sopping wet out here, but we're mowing. It is 9:44. Well, I'm here at the co-op, Farmers Co-op in Maryville. I've made up my mind I am going to buy a weed eater today. And I'm not going to get the great big 240. I don't think. That's a lot of money. But I might change my mind when we get in there. We'll see. Okay, y'all, I'm going to let you see the new weed eater I just bought. It's a 240R. And the reason I didn't get a 131, this in here was only $150 more than the 131, but it's got 50% more power. Now this was the last oil I put in my mix. So you might want to avoid this oil. Okay, the last time I did this bank, it took me almost a whole hour. But, bank, let me introduce you to my little friend. Okay? Let's see how long it takes me now. Right now it's 4:11. When we finished, it was about 4:28. 4:11 when we started. I timed it. It was 4:11, and when we got finished, it was 4:28. So what is that? 17 minutes. Of course, the little filly got out and helped me some. So roughly, we'd say it'd probably take me a half an hour. Last time it took me pretty close to an hour. That weed eater don't bog down at all. I mean, it just won't do it. It'll handle all the string you can give it. It's amazing. I love it. Only problem going to a bigger weed eater is you can never go back to a small weed eater.
It's way heavy though. It is super heavy.
It's not that much heavier than the 131.
It feels a lot heavier than the 131 to me. It hurt my arms. I can't do that. I mean, I don't know which one I had just a minute ago.
You had the 90 or the 94.
Yeah, that's
the 90. You had the 90.
So much lighter.
Yeah, well, it also ain't got near the power.
It's got plenty of power.
It ain't got near the power that one's got.
Well, maybe not, but I don't need it. I don't want to be.
You can weed eat tall stuff with that, and it won't. I mean, guys, look, if you just do regular yards, the small 90 is fine. But if you want something to where you can do banks that people hire you to do once or twice a year, big boy's the way you want to go.
That's not once or twice. We do that every 2 weeks.
No, I'm talking about ones with little trees in it.
Once a month, I mean.
I'm talking about ones with little trees where you have to use another attachment. But them tall weeds, that tall fescue, 3-4 foot high, is nothing to it. Is it?
I don't know, but it's heavy.
I mean, it is nothing.
Really heavy. That's my only complaint. For me, a woman, I think it's too heavy.
Well, for me, a man, I love it. Okay, it's 5:41. We're quitting for today.
You know, a lot of people have been commenting, those look like some shady characters. Those are his brothers.
Yeah, it's my brothers.
They're not necessarily lawn care bandits, but they look.
But they
like
look the part.
Jay's Crazy Cut says, "Man, we are right there with you. Our Stander has a leaking hydro. Our 61 has a busted, non-repairable tire, and waiting on new ones to come in. Our new 2200 is back in the shop to get the computer looked at." What's a 2200?
2200 is the size of our other mower.
Oh.
Your Ferris Rider.
Okay. So we are down to our X mark. I'm so ready for a vacation. I've always worried about equipment ever since they stole our whole truck and trailer back in 2019.
I've always been very careful about my equipment.
A guy,
I have cameras outside my house.
a guy that I know I went to school with, he last year, or was it 2020, I think, he got his whole truck and trailer stolen with all of his equipment.
That has happened to, I know, at least 3 people around here.
Yeah. Marcy says, I'm going to sell the house as soon as I go back to sleep. Ha ha ha, love it. I'm going to eat those cookies next time too. I know how you feel about the burnout, only mine was retail burnout. Trying to keep a smile while the customer tells you how incompetent you are. Gotta watch out for those bandits. Looks like an evil couple there. I'll pray for cooler days in Tennessee. Love you both.
It is cooler. Thank you very much. And yeah, them lawn care bandits.
They do look like bandits. The house, Wesley. Mariah, I could never have asked for a better sister-in-law. You are right there beside my brother. I love you so much. Still mowing here, slowing down a little bit until winter ride hits. Then it will be last till close to December.
Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you. The man Vern says, I've got a joke for y'all. Did you know that the candlestick maker only works on weekends?
Ah!
And Eddie H. I can't stand a liar or a thief. I've had equipment stolen before when I least expected. We work hard to have our equipment and just to have it taken away from us. Glad you all got his pictures up so everyone can see those losers.
Now, I answered him in that. See that what I said?
You got me there. He goes, you said, these are my 2 brothers. I was just pranking them, but thanks, Eddie. And he said, you got me there. They are losers.
Imagine lawn care bandits wearing those things on their eyes.
Jeff's Lawn and Landscaping. Yeah, I've had some things tearing up too. Seems like they're quick to add up.
Yeah, we've got so many things down. If I have another breakdown, well, I can afford a couple more breakdowns. You see, I just bought a new weed eater. But mowers, I'm okay. This is the only truck I got that I can pull a trailer with right now. So I hope it don't break down before the end of the season.
If it breaks down, we'll just go and buy another one. JC says, Wes, move that business up here and I'll be your personal mechanic. In my spare time, of course.
You know, actually might be a good idea.
Ray says, hello, Mariah West. Yes, I meant once in a while with singing, but happy to learn that here's a song called Once in a Blue Moon. Glad you recognize the lawn bandit. Hope that you can get things repaired. Sorry, there are so many things that need to be fixed. Well, you know what?
It's that time of the year, everything tears up.
And then Crubby the Beagle says, beware of the lawn bandits. Great video. That's funny.
Thank you.
Everyone thinks that you should have put pictures of your brothers up there, and everyone's thinking they're lawn care bandits.
All right, let's sing us out. Happy mowing to y'all until we mow again. Good night, y'all.